Hey everyone, brand new bike for 2018 here. This is the Kawasaki Ninja 400. Kawasaki's come out and just upped the game. 100 cc's actually. You know, it's got a really good mid-range punch. Yeah, it cranks out about, from what the guys are telling me, about 45 odd horsepower at about 10,000 RPM. So, you know, you still have to have the thing maxed out to be able to get the really top end power that you like. But the big thing for me is between about 4,000 to 8,000 RPM, in any of the first 4 gears really, you can just roll on the thing and just rock and it will just take off. And this is as fast a bike as this category needs. And when you put this thing in race trim and you put an exhaust on it and a few other bits and pieces, you're probably going to have over 50 to 55 horsepower. That's a good amount of horsepower, particularly for a kid to be able to ride. But anyway, sorry, I'm going off track a little bit here. Anyway, the engine, mid-range punch out of this engine is just superb. It's really, really good. It's made the thing a better road bike too, because you don't have to have the thing ringed off its head to be able to get the drive that you want. Yeah, it's also 17 pounds lighter than the Ninja 300. I mean, that's a substantial weight loss as well. So they've done, that's just made the thing more enjoyable to ride in the twisties. It turns better, it stops better, all these, you know, all these things that are magnified on a little bike like this. Still have unadjustable suspension up the front, preload shock, you know, no rebound, no compression or anything on the shock. But look, doesn't really need it really. You know, if you just be careful with your movements and just deliberate with how you ride it, you can hustle these things along really, really well. It's very comfortable as well. Like the bars have been moved back about 15 mil closer to the rider. For the taller riders out there, it's gonna probably be a little bit more cramped. I'm just under 6'1". I think it was good, but I would have actually liked the bars to be a little bit further forward, just give you a little bit more room in the cockpit. And also the seat as well doesn't give you as much kind of move, you can't sort of pull yourself back as much as you used to be able to. But look, they're little gripes. I mean, for $5,000, like this is $54.99 for this one for the Kawasaki KRT racing colors and makes the bike look a bit like Johnny Ray's. But yeah, you can go and buy the base model, which doesn't have ABS, for $4,900, $49.99. I mean, that's a serious bike for the money. That's really, really good value. And when you go throwing a few race kit parts on it, things like that, man, she's going to be a pretty good little weapon. So I can't wait to ride this thing tomorrow. So I'll catch back up with you guys very soon. Surprise! Bike's actually awesome on track too, but you know, I kind of already knew it was going to be. That extra 100cc capacity makes a big difference around the track, particularly around Sonoma. Like we've had a day riding around Sonoma here. Now the first corner, the second and third corners, the left and the right hand are uphill. You know, if you're lazy, you can take that in 4th gear on this thing, especially out of turn 3, and it'll just pull out of turn 3 in 4th gear, you know, pretty smoothly. Like, yeah, if you're really on it, you go back down to 3rd, but you don't lose that much time by staying in 4th gear. I mean, mind you, this is road gearing and all that kind of stuff. So we were running on these GPR 300 SportMax Dunlops today, which, you know, that's the tyre that the bike comes out with as standard. So good tyres, but not real racetrack tyres. So, you know, it brakes really well, although there's a little bit of a pulse from the ABS or from the caliper. I don't really know what it is. But I noticed it on the road yesterday, but it's definitely noticeable on the track here. I haven't had a chance to try the non-ABS bike anyway, so I can't really tell you what it is, but the braking power itself is really good. So, you know, you can attack corners pretty well. You know, when you're riding around on the track too, like the suspension does begin to show its, you know, I suppose its price point, if you like. You know, I only got preload on the shock and nothing on the fork as well. So if you're a bit of a heavier bloke like me, yeah, you know, you might have a bit of an issue, but that's cool. You know, you just got to ride it more smoothly. Yeah, throttle response is brilliant. Engine power is really good. Gearbox is really good as well. Yeah, it's just it's an excellent bike. You know, I love little bikes. I love riding little bikes on track. You know, they really make you work for it, and they magnify every mistake that you make in your riding. Like anything that you screw up, the bike's going to tell you very quickly, because your lap times will drop significantly, you'll lose drive, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's little wonder that all the guys, all the best riders in the world started riding little bikes. They didn't just jump on a superbike and go quick. Really comfortable. You know, we've done 7 sessions or whatever it is here, and I mean, I'm too big for this bike, I'm too lanky for it, but I felt quite good on it. You know, it was quite comfy, and I feel all right, and I felt really good on the road ride too. So, you know, maybe I'm not too big for it, maybe I'm just thinking that. But look, for $5,000 or $5,499 for this one with the Kawasaki paint job, man, cracking bike, really good value. One of the guys said, you know, what would you rather, this or a mountain bike? And everyone's went, this, yeah, that thing. Mountain bike's still cool, but it ain't a motorbike. So yeah, anyway, like, yeah, really good bike. I think the others are now going to have to step the game up as well. Yamaha will probably have to come out with an R4. You know, who knows what KTM's going to do. But yeah, cracking bike from Kawasaki. They've done a really good job on this one.